You've got to block out the noise. Advice is great, inspiration is good, but there comes a time when you need to focus. A year ago today, I posted my first video. It was absolutely horrible, but it taught me something very important. If you're not failing, you're not even trying. So many people have potential, they have talent, but they just don't reach it. A line to describe my life will be, all on the court. I will not die wondering what I could have been. I will die reminiscing on what I became. Posting content is terrifying. You're practically naked in front of the entire world. Before I post a movie, I always second guess whether it's good enough, what other people might say, what they may think of me, the hate, the criticism. My brain brings it all out of me. So how do I get through it? Because no matter how good of videos I ever make in my life, and believe me, I'm going to be incredible at this, I will always be the most proud of my first video I'd ever recorded. I've done voiceovers, but nothing with my face publicly for anyone to see.
Highs, there's going to be lows, but I've made a commitment to myself that I will.
So many things popped into my head, a whirlwind of emotions. The limiting beliefs, what others might say. It was a step into the chance of public humiliation. No experience, I don't even think I used an editing software. This video was horrible, but also perfect. It was exactly what I needed to do. Just press record and hit upload. And so it began. Because of that courage, that will always be the video I'm most proud of, which is why it's still on my homepage. It started everything. Every time I get nervous about posting something, I can always tap into this courageous energy of the memory of how liberated I felt after posting it. Because like all fear, it's always a mile wide and an inch deep. When you step into the fear, you realize you're suffering way more in your imagination than in reality. 90% of the things you think about don't actually happen. Now, all I want to do is build off that step. And I took that step for one reason. Obviously now I understand that content can make a positive impact, but man, in that moment, all I could think about was that stupid diamond play button. I'd watch YouTubers all through growing up, showing it. Something inside me just will not stop until I've made that happen. So the mission is simple. I'm on a mission to obtain a diamond play button because I will inspire, educate, and help liberate others from their fears. And because I want to hold that fucking thing. The next step is when.
5 mil on YouTube in 6 months, never done before.
The universe is interesting. There's no limits besides the ones we place upon ourselves, but for some reason, I want it to be something that takes some time. I don't want to just get it quick, get it instantly off one viral video. And also to me, it doesn't really feel realistic, so even if I set a goal that's, in 1 year, my mind is going to pull me away from that, and then it's going to end up overwhelming you, and that's just not what we want to do. So personally, I'm landing on a 3 to 5 year window. My goal is 5 years, but I like to shoot for 3 so that it makes it impossible for me to fail in 5 years. So, to read it again, I'm on a mission to obtain a diamond play button in the next 3 years because I will inspire, educate, and liberate others from their own fears. Now that's something I can get behind. The laundry list of tasks. Once you have leaped about, there are some things you've got to do.
I was able to dream outside those fucking 4 walls of that small town. And until you're able to really put yourself into that dream, but don't make dreams your master, that's where you truly become what you're destined to become.
So number 1, build a schedule and remain consistent. So work on it every day, posting every week. I don't like strict schedules because you've got to let the creativity flow, but sometimes you need some discipline in your creativity or else you won't be creative at all. Number 2, focus on the ideas in the thumbnail. What I've found is most videos take about the same time to make. At least in my case. Mr. Beast or other channels may be different, but it's the same concepts for each. You have the idea, you have the title, you have the thumbnail, you write it, you film it, you edit it, and you post it. In its most basic, simple form. That's what it takes. And editing takes a huge chunk of the time, meaning most videos take about the same time. So in that case, all that matters is the idea and that the videos get better so people come back. But if views are low, you focus on the idea in the thumbnail. Number 3, consistently improve. I must be humble enough to be brutally honest with my work. Was the idea good enough? Could the thumbnail be better? How was the video? My goal is to go so deep into what makes great movies and to keep getting better at as many details as I can. It's like at Amazon, Bezos would have this thing called the 1,000 golden BBs. There isn't a silver bullet. There are tremendous innovations like one-click shopping and same-day shipping weren't overnight one improvement things. They were a combination and a culmination of 1,000 micro improvements. And that's precisely what I'm going to try to do, and how I approach movies, my branding, Arky's marketing. Mr. Beast even says that you just got to improve something every video and you'll get to smaller and smaller details, meaning the videos consistently improve. And lastly, I always have 3 questions I ask before posting, just to keep my moral compass in check. Is it true to me? Am I proud to post it? And does it impact the world in a positive way? With those answered, a ton of stress and anxiety dissipate around comments or criticism, because I know it's me, I know I'm proud of it, and I genuinely believe it'll make the world a better place. So what else could I possibly ask for? At that point, it's just my limiting beliefs coming out. So, the road to 10 million subscribers starts here. We'll talk in 3 years.